In chapter 83 of the Dragon Ball Super manga, we witness Bardock make a wish to Torombo, the dragon of Granola's home planet cereal. Now, what may seem to be a rather insignificant choice of words actually changes the entire history of Dragon Ball as we know it. So let's break it down. Hello everybody, welcome on in. My name is ScoobyDrue and it's nice to see you. Before we get into the video, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button for more Dragon Ball content like this. Bardock begins by hearing a voice in his head, which he has absolutely no explanation for, and continues to completely dismiss Torombo's explanation of what the hell is happening. This only goes to show how little is known in the universe about Dragon Balls or wish-granting dragons at this point, which only adds to further story plot when characters such as Vegeta or Frieza come to learn about their power and what they can be used for in future events. During the story, Bardock completely rejects the idea of running away from the enemy. He focuses on nothing but the fight with Gas and his determination to win. This leaves Minato absolutely shocked as to what's going on and leaves him confused and wonders what other option he can possibly make. So he decides to leave the decision up to Bardock, believing that he will make the right choice. Bardock is still completely unaware of the gravity of what's going on, and he even goes as far as to make fun of the idea of making a wish and refers to the thought as making a wish upon a shooting star. Nonetheless, he replies to Minato with the words, "I'd wish that my sons end up thriving." And this is where everything becomes far bigger than it seems. So let's break down these words and tear down what the resulting wish actually becomes. By allowing his sons to thrive, this means that they must, above all else, stay alive in order to be able to do so. With no life, they cannot thrive. So under this knowledge, we know this wish will now change the course of life surrounding both Goku and Raditz and ensure they live life to their utmost goals and desires. But wait, Scoob, isn't Raditz dead? That's not cool, man. Toriyama and Toyotaro forget that? Well, my little weebs, I have a full explanation coming right up. First off, this wish is slightly vague. It can be taken to one extreme or another, but this is my full theory on what this wish actually did for the future events of Dragon Ball. Now, this wish would indirectly protect both Goku and Raditz from harm in order for them to both live fruitful lives into the future to fulfill the wish made by Bardock. This wish has more small knock-on butterfly effects than it initially seems to. So let's start back as far as we can from the point Bardock decides to bundle off Kakarot to somewhere safe. Now, many fans will say that Bardock's actions for having a hunch that Frieza is up to something is very, very random behaviour for not only him, but for a Saiyan in general. Some even go as far to say that it's bad storytelling, and maybe as a piece on its own, this could be argued as the case. But now we have this wish in the mix. Bardock is acting out of character, and even Gine goes as far to say that it's not like you to be worried about your kid, and even Bardock admits that it's unusual, blaming Gine for rubbing off on him given she is such a softie. The truth here now is that there is a higher power at play in this random decision, Torombo. In the same way Jedi mind tricks change the actions of a person, this wish has without reason told Bardock to send Kakarot away in order to protect him, allow him to grow up and thrive into the future. Remember, you can't fulfill the wish if he isn't given the chance to live life at all. Bardock then goes ahead to say he will inform Raditz of the situation, who at this point is already off-world with Prince Vegeta, and this is where even more mind games happen in order for the wish to continue being fulfilled. As Prince Vegeta heard the order for all Saiyans to return to planet Vegeta, he says forget it, we'll just pretend we didn't hear it, in a direct response to Raditz requesting that they return given he's the prince after all. Now, this small choice of deciding not to return not only saves Raditz from dying and not allowing the wish to happen, this also saved the lives of Vegeta and Nappa indirectly, allowing all the events involving both of those characters to happen due to the wish made by Bardock. What I'm trying to say is, Bardock is the reason Vegeta stays alive. Now, from after this point, we know about the unfortunate demise of the Saiyans, aside from the remaining few that survive. Bardock's life is taken by Frieza amongst all the rest of the Saiyan race. Goku arrives on Earth safe and is looked after in order to grow, and lived the idea of life in his mind. Grow, fight, play, train, have adventures, and ultimately triumph in life. We can only assume the other side of the coin is that Raditz also lives the life that he deems is one of fulfillment, destruction, power, conquering, and striking fear into his enemies. They both grew to live the lives that they deemed was their own personal idea of a fulfilled life. This wish wasn't for an immortal life. It was for a good life. And that wish ended for both of them at the exact same moment in time. When Raditz finally reunites with Goku, they literally battle to the death, thus ending not only their lives, but the wish as well. From that exact point of death, this wish was fulfilled and fully resolved. They both thrived in life in the ways that each of them seemed fit for themselves, meaning the power of the Dragon Torombo was no longer in effect. Goku is wished back to life after his death by Master Roshi. This isn't the life that was affected by a wish. This is a new life, a second life, one that isn't dictated by the power of a magical wish-granting dragon at the other side of the universe. This isn't no longer plot armor. Goku from this point is free of a life led by the wish made by his father all those years ago. This wish quite literally changed the entire history of Dragon Ball, but not the future of it. If you have enjoyed this video, please be sure to check out some of the other videos on the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments below about this theory. Until then, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one.